Hello, welcome to Dream Team Scout. This is your boy Tadra for another episode of the Sun Dream Team Fantasy Game Week 24. Now, Game Week 24 is a loving special. You know, it's on Valentine's Day. You know, whilst we're out dining the missus and you know the mistress. Some people will be home trying to do those transfer and get it done. But it is what it is. Listen, I'll keep this episode nice and short, and yeah, let's just get to it straight away. You can see on the screen, last game week, my team didn't really do great. Literally went for the wrong captain choice. I brought in Jota, captained them, thinking that was going to be a master stroke. Trying to gain some points, but my guy only gave me 8 points this game week as a captain. Imagine when Salah did was getting 30 as a captain. So that just set me back a bit more. Like I said, I'm out of the race, but it doesn't mean if I'm out of the race and I never won the race, but I've ran the race, doesn't mean I can't give you no tips. You know what I'm saying? Like, my failure could be your cornerstone of success. But yeah, listen, let's not waste too much time. So listen, I scored mere 50 points. You could see that on the screen. So I don't need to talk about this team. Just keep looking at the abysmal performance this game week. But just going straight into this game week, the players that we should target, and we could see like this game week is a bit of a. I don't know. Is it only me that do I feel like the longer the season goes, the pool of players is just shrinking, and less and less you have few players not on form, and it's just getting a bit too bait now. But if you're in those mini leagues and you need to make that jump, you would have to take those risks, because taking those risks is what would get you to where you need to be to make your move. Do you see what I'm saying? But anywho, this game week, quickly run through the players I want to select. Salah, it's an obvious choice, obvious captain choice. I don't even need to say any more about Salah. He got the goal and assist against Everton, and it's just the perfect choice for captain this game week. So anyone who's going to go against Salah this game week is a brave man. You could possibly try Haaland, because he did get a brace, and he did his thing as well. But yeah, I would probably say Salah this game week for me. And then if we're still wearing the hat of Paul, I'll say Trent. Conor Bradley was bad against Everton, could have been sent off. So I think Trent comes back into the side after getting that that little 25 to 30 minutes of football, and I feel like Liverpool will be trying to get back into winning ways, and trying to banish that result against Everton, which felt like a loss to them as opposed to a win. The last game in Goodison Park. Goodison? Hey. Anyway, I can't even pronounce that, but listen, Trent Alexander-Arnold would be the guy in defense if you were looking to bring and really stack up on your Liverpool recruits. And then finally, I would say Gakpo as well. Gakpo this last game week didn't really do much as well. We could see that he got 2 points. He didn't play against Plymouth. He played only 69 minutes against Everton. Got subbed off. Well, listen, this guy, he's got a total of 234 points. He's doing bits. Best performing points is 21. So he's got it in him. He's got it in him to turn it on, and he's normally good with those braces or a goal and assist. And they're playing, and Liverpool playing Wolves and Aston Villa. So yeah, he's a differential for me. Or you could have him alongside in your team, as you could see. I got Salah and Haaland and Jota, the whole Liverpool front line, but that would change obviously. But I can't change all three of them. So I will say Gakpo. It's a good shout. Then I have to go to my beloved Arsenal, even though they pissed me off. I don't know how Harvard's out of the season, but yeah, that's another thing to talk about another time, because that would just get me worked up. But looking at Arsenal, the only player that I'll be suggesting is Nwaneri. Is 1.9 million. I think he's going to be playing loads of games now, because we barely got any attackers now. So we need something. So and Arsenal got Leicester. Now Leicester are no easy push as as it seems on paper. And with us having less of a great attack, might be a struggle. However, I see the kid playing a lot more games. The midfielder is going to be playing further up. He's 1.9, and he allows you to just spend recklessly, in defense. So if you're considering, trying to find funds for Arnold, Nwaneri could be the cheaper option in midfield, and he's also a good prospect because we got teams playing double game weeks the next game week. So I know he doesn't do a double this week, but you've got the likelihood of a double next game week with Arsenal, and just looking at the fixture list, what Arsenal will be playing on West Ham and Nottingham Forest. So, and those games you expect Arsenal to do all right, but I mean West Ham is a derby anyway, so it is what it is. And then obviously if we're going to Man City, Haaland has got a brace against Madrid. I see him also scoring against Madrid at the Bernabeu because the Madrid defense is awful. They got loads of players missing with Rudiger, Alaba, and all sorts, Vasquez, Militao, and I could keep going. So I see him doing this thing, and I feel like he's the only one at Man City who could score really. So I'll probably say Haaland. Also a different captain choice for this game week, and cause I know tons of people got rid of Haaland last game week, but I would probably say bring him in. Is definitely he's still scoring goals, man. He's still scoring goals. So I'll probably say Haaland. Isak has had his reign for now. I'll probably say Haaland, but hey, it is what it is. It's down to you. And then a supporting act at Man City would be Savinho. He's 4.4 million. He scored 12 points this game week. 4 against Madrid, 8 against Leighton Orient. Got 173 points in total. Now you see with him, he's taken away nicely this in the Sun Dream team. Like lately he's just been getting those 8s, those 9s, those 8s, those 9s, those 4s, those 6. He's just taking away and like I've said, he's taking away like nicely, and not many midfielders these days are on full flight. So he's one you could look at, but approach with caution. Don't blame me when it goes pear-shaped. I'm saying approach with caution. The stat says this guy is onto something, but sometimes the eye test and the performance might not equate to that. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's down for you to make those decisions. And then if we're looking at another team, Villa will got a double this week with his Ipswich and Liverpool. You could look at Watkins. There's rumours that he might be fit for the game, and he's definitely worth a shout. A double game week, especially against Ipswich. So you'd fancy him to at least do something there. The guy's got 11 goals and 10 assists this season. So if he's fit, he's definitely playing. But once again, approach of caution, because I don't want to. It might be a situation where they might not risk him against Ipswich, but trying to save him against Liverpool, and many gaffers might be upset. I'll put him as a captain differential, but that's a wild card right there. I wouldn't go there. Like I said, so either I'm resting with Haaland, but yeah, you could do what you want. So Watkins was 5.1 million. Didn't play this game week. Could be someone that you could want to look into, or you could look at Rodgers, who is doing his thing. It's 3.5. Should be going up in price. Scored 14 points this last game week. The goal and assist against Tottenham. It's got 195 points already this season. Wow. And his best performing points is 24, and he did his thing against Celtic by scoring a hat-trick. And then he got the blank against Wolves. Then he got a goal and assist against Tottenham. So, like I said on here, is there a pattern here? It does look like a pattern. Either way, the pattern says that maybe this next game against Ipswich is going to blank, and then he's going to perform against Liverpool, the way I see it. But listen, a double game week sounds like, very enticing for this cheap prospect. So I would consider most definitely looking to sort of bring in Rodgers in. And then finally, a guy that I've been tracking for a minute. I've just not been able to put him in my teams. Is your boy Cliver at Bournemouth is 3.9 million. And he's didn't really blanked in his last 2 games. But I see him I see him doing this thing against Southampton, and that's a fixture that you should be licking your lips at. The only deterrent from this is that he plays the one game in a game week, and if he doesn't do anything, then slap to the face. If you're looking at cheap midfielders, obviously Rodgers will be the first draft, but Cliver is definitely the first, the second draft in. And then also you have to think about it as well. I know the Cliver might look a bit sort of short-sighted, and you might think, yeah, but you might think, you don't know if you're going to bring in Cliver and all of this stuff. But just remember, like, you bring in Cliver this game with a good pay against Southampton, which he could easily get a brace, and he could get a hat-trick. He's done it twice, back to back. They've got Wolves and Brighton the following game week, which is a double game week, and after that, in game week 23, so it's not all doom and gloom, because anyway, I'm just saying they've got a double game week, like the whole teams in the Premier League got a double game week, and the fixtures for Bournemouth on that one, if we have to scrutinise that, Wolves, I would fancy him to do something there. Brighton might be a bit, stern the test, but yeah, it's just one of them ones. Now, if we're looking towards the the captain choices for this game week, I've said on here, Haaland, so I don't need to repeat myself too much. Haaland, Salah, Haaland, and Watkins. Those will be the three choices for captaincy. And really, those are the plays I'm considering this game week. The pull of plays I'm considering this game week to do the difference for me. And so yeah, and just quickly to go to my team. My team is just awful sometimes. Diaz always lets me down. I've made a path that I wasn't going to bring in Maddison or Diaz. I broke that path by bringing Diaz. Now it's sort of stuck in my team for a little bit. I'm not too sure what's happening with Gordon. I need to double check and see, and to find out what really is going on, if he's actually injured, or if he's going to go play against Man City. But then the one fixture sort of just says, just get him out. So if I am going to get Gordon now and Diaz stays, which I'm not happy about, because he's just losing value every flipping week. Gordon I could bring in for Rodgers, who goes up in value, so it mitigates against the Diaz, covers that. And Rodgers got the double game week, and Aston Villa playing Ipswich and Liverpool, he could do his thing on there as well. And then Jota, obviously the field experiment is gone, and Haaland might be coming in, so I'm probably looking at Haaland and Rodgers. Or I ain't gonna lie to you, the prospect of Watkins. I mean, at this point in time, I'm so far off. What have I got to lose? I need to sometimes maybe listen to my heart instead of my brain. So I'm probably going to consider Watkins as well. Rodgers definitely is coming in for Gordon if he's fit. If Gordon is fit, then Diaz is definitely coming off. I'm sorry, I have to stick to my path. If Gordon is fit, Diaz is coming off. And I fancy Newcastle against Man City in a way to get a goal or something. But Jota is definitely coming off either between Watkins and Haaland. Yeah, the Liverpool game against Aston Villa is a bit of a tough one, so I might lean towards Haaland against Madrid. But listen, I don't know, man. I don't know. But if you were to push me, I'll probably say Gordon for Rodgers, Jota for Haaland for now. But it is what it is. Hopefully you've enjoyed the show. Like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, and it's not easy just bringing out this content on a regular basis. Shout out to the other guys. Bringing out the Sun Dream Team content, Professor, and I don't know, probably him. I know there were other people that were doing it, and they sort of stopped along the way with I think DT Cody or and the rest. But listen, it's not easy trying to stay consistent. But that's what it is. In anything you do in life, you have to be disciplined and stay consistent. It is what it is. Dream Team Scout, over and out.